how to maintain balanced energy. There's one thing to reach a high vibration after doing meditation or doing breath work or an energy clearing. And yet it's another thing to live in a way that supports that frequency. You have all kinds of stimulus around you. You've got life being unpredictable. You got noise, sounds that actually create stress in our physical body. And we need to have a way to bring ourselves back to center. Very simple techniques. First thing we need to do is just take a look at what our baseline is. What's your baseline? So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and I want you to just close your eyes and just tune in to your own physical body and ask. We're just determining our baseline, so just close your eyes, and I want you to think about, where am I holding my attention in my body right now? Your body knows, and it will tell you immediately, so just trust that information that you're getting. And next, ask, am I expanded or contracted? And now, you'll get that feeling too. It'll feel just like tightness or just open. What does it feel like for you? What thoughts or emotions are looping? Let me give you a minute on this because your mind will tell you immediately. What thoughts or emotions am I looping? And now when you get your baseline, now you can tell when something is off and you can take the action to recalibrate. So let me give you some of these daily energy maintenance rituals that you can incorporate into your life very easily, very quickly. First one is just walking in the grass. Take your shoes off, let your feet feel the earth, and imagine roots going down to the earth. And just ask that Mother Earth cleanse your body and bring it back to balance. Another is to take an Epsom salt bath or just simply regular salt. But Epsom salt is wonderful, it detoxifies your body. Another is to just breathe. Just take a nice breath in, a nice cleansing breath. So we're going to do that together. Just a nice breath in through your nose, and then exhale with a Make the sound. The sound is really helpful. Drink plenty of water. Now, with water, what you want to do is bless the water. There have been many studies about how we can influence water. So when you are opening up a bottled water or filtering your water, whatever it is that you're doing, you want to bless it. So just close your eyes for a moment and just call in that highest knowing part of you that knows how to have a higher frequency and bring that frequency right into the water. So you're going to just look at the water and say, I bless you and I send you love and light. Remember, we are made up of mostly water. So having all these beautiful thoughts at ourselves when we're looking in the mirror, you are influencing the watery structure of your body. So talk nice to it. The ability to set boundaries. Boundaries are so important. And we have a hard time doing that. We have a hard time taking time to ourselves. And this is because of the old messaging. I know when I was growing up, it was, don't be selfish. Selfish is a good thing. We have to show up for ourselves before we can actually be there for anybody else. Okay? To do that, set boundaries, that means say no. Now, for me, I grew up in an Italian family. My mother and my grandmother were very demanding. If they wanted something, they just picked up the phone, called me, and being the oldest and having to be responsible, and some of you may relate to that, I did it for a long time until I learned that, no, I need to set boundaries. I can't always take care of their every need. They need to, honestly, they both had cars. They both had the ability to go to the store. So go, hold boundaries. You might find that your friends call you up and they're like, hey, we're all going out tonight. We want you to come with us. And you already had a plan to be by yourself. You were going to stay home, read a book, watch a movie. You just wanted some alone time because it was a long week or whatever the reason being. And now you feel obligated to go out with your friends. If you say yes, you're going to feel a contraction in your physical body if you meant to say no. So just say no. No is a complete sentence. It's no, period. You don't have to go into an explanation. If you need to, you can just say, no, thank you. I already have other plans. Your other plans were to spend time with you. You can start the day with an affirmation. What is mine? What is mine? And that means your time, your energy, that belongs to you. You don't need to give it away to everybody else. Anything else that is not yours, you just say, what is not, I return to source. These are spiritual hygiene rituals. Think about it. If your house were starting to get filthy, you would clean it. When your energy starts to get dirty and weighed down, you want to have techniques where you can actually clear it. That's spiritual hygiene. Higher frequency does not mean living in a high vibe all the time. Higher frequency just means being able to tune into the right frequency at the right time. It doesn't mean high vibration all the time, because that could feel like, oh, I'm working on my vibration. Not necessarily. A balanced system includes the ability to receive as well as to give. This is the energy of yin and yang. Yin being that feminine energy, the creative cycle being the masculine, but yang is also the ability to hold a container around that energy. That is yin and yang. And that's what maintaining a higher frequency means, is being able to maintain balance. And that's emotional balance. That's energetic balance. You want to have an appropriate response to the world of what's going on. It's important that we're not allowing ourselves to get all contracted. And we get contracted when people are pulling on us. But they're only pulling because we're not setting boundaries. It's about maintaining balance, creating boundaries, and creating time for ourselves that actually nurtures our soul so that we feel expansive and not contracted. Good job. You're all doing wonderful. Many blessings to you, and thank you for being here.